In the beginning was the rhythm. The rhythm that comes from Africa, the cradle of all creation. In 1987, the rhythm was born. House music was conceived of the rhythm. The essence of house is the rhythm. The essence of house is the rhythm. This is house music. All I need's a good DJ like this one. Hey DJ, you know what I want. You know what I need. I need a fat kick. Hey DJ, give me the snare. Give me the clap. Give me the hi-hat. I need a fat kick. I want a sharp clap. I need a punchy snare. I want a kick and groove. Now that we have the rhythm, what we need next to complete the groove is percussion. I'll take you back to the deep, dark jungle, Africa, the motherland. Don't be afraid. That's where we need to go to find what we need.
All right. Good morning, beautiful people. How is everyone doing? Let me know in the chat box if you can hear me loud and clear so we can start the last morning session of the week. Alrighty. Good, loud and clear. Good morning, clear. Location did not change yet. Of course, Lake of Constance, Germany. I will find you, bro. One day. All right. Good morning, everyone. All right, let's first start off with a habit we did in the past a lot of times. We did it every single morning. At this point, we don't do it every single morning again, but you should do it every single morning. And that's showing an attitude of gratitude. So let's start with that. For me personally, I'm just grateful to be here another 24 hours. I'm grateful I have another 24 hours to have the opportunity to trade the Forex market, to have the opportunity to share my knowledge with you guys and to see other people win with this amazing strategy. So let me know in the chat box why you are grateful this morning. It can be the most simple thing. Don't search it too far. Be grateful for the things you already have in life. And of course, be also grateful with the opportunities you got to better your life, all right? It's so simple, all right? A lot of people, if you say like, I don't have anything to be grateful for, oof, you gotta how do I say it? Slow down and look at what you already have and what you're going for, all right? I'm grateful that I'm alive, and yesterday no accident happened while skiing. Other people fell down, of course, would be funny to see. So let me know, guys. Send it out into the chat box and I will start reviewing the price traps from yesterday. And we will start off with GU. So GU broke out, I think it was only a few minutes after I closed off the session. Now we came back for that retest. On the 1 hour time frame, we had the engulfing candle. 30-minute time frame was also engulfing. 50-minute time frame was also engulfing. So yeah, after the spread hour, like 1 hour after that, or 2 hours, almost 2 hours after that, we did have an opportunity to react here on GU. All right, so this could be the 50-minute candle where you want to react, or the 30. It doesn't really matter. And you had an opportunity around 8 pips. Stop loss, and market already went for 20 plus pips in profit, so it should be risk-free at this point. All right, so let's see how that plays out. Of course, this was the middle of the night, so I'm pretty sure not everyone was able to react here on GU. Okay, let's move on here on Euro USD, excuse me. We broke out, we came back for the retest. At this point, I just want to wait for the market to get back a little lower into my zone and create a price action to then follow up that upside movement to get back to the supply levels market has created during, I think this was CPI, right? Tuesday. I'm not sure, but I think it was CPI. All right. So let's see if we can get there. I'm going to keep Euro USD like it is. I want to see it, like I said, I just want to see it getting back into my zone, create some price action, and then follow up that upside movement. So what you can do right now, pretty simple, put the alert, retest, and the moment the market is back, you will get your alerts and you know what to do. Of course, we keep that support zone. If market does not respect this breakout to the upside, we can still look for breakouts to the downside. All right, same thing like what happened on AD Canadian, but I will talk about that in a moment. Good morning, happy and grateful to see a lot of my team members later in Budapest and to be healthy, of course. I'm grateful for all the love. All right. Amazing. I love it. I love it. Enjoy the event, by the way, there in Budapest. All right. So then we have Canadian JPY. Market broke out to the downside, is now coming back to retest this. So let's just keep it. Let's just see how the market will develop during the day. If we can get some opportunities out of this, yes or no. And of course, same thing like Euro USD, we are keeping that resistance zone. If we do not respect the breakout to the downside, we still have the opportunity to follow up the market if we go to the upside. Okay, so that's for Canadian JPY. Then we have Euro Pound. Euro Pound did came back yesterday with a beautiful retest here. All the price action was in place, if I'm not mistaken. So this supply zone was beautifully taken out. If we follow up the price action on every single time frame, excuse me, we see some rejection points on the 1 hour time frame, 30-minute time frame, and then that 15-minute time frame was also showing some engulfing candles and opportunities here. All right, so if you reacted here on that engulfing candle, your closest fib should be your reaction point. Stop losses above this, 5 pips, 6 pips, 7 pips, your own decision, of course. But like you can see, the market only took off for 7 pips and then shoot it all the way back up. All right. So this definitely a stop loss. I cannot say anything about that. If you react on this and took a stop loss on this one, it is what it is. Just move on and let's see what other opportunities we will get during this week. Talking about Euro JPY, this was a beauty. Market broke out, came back for the retest. This was so easy. This was so textbook price trap. Market was rejecting beautifully from the zone on the 1 hour time frame. 30-minute time frame was also engulfing, and then we have that 50-minute time frame engulfing / morning star, which triggered beautifully. With a 15 pip stop, you could choose 45 pips take profit or 30 pip take profit. 1 on 2, 1 on 3 risk to reward was an opportunity here on Euro JPY. So I hope you guys took advantage of this one. Because this was just a textbook price trap. Okay, if you're twin trading, second order hit stop profit. Let's see if we can. Well, we can trap this again today, and let's see if we can follow up the movements of Euro JPY. Then we have AD Canadian, a little bit the same thing like we have seen on Euro Pound. We came back for that retest. Market was creating some good price action here. So the 1 hour was rejecting pretty strong. 30-minute time frame was showing us some doji candles over there, and then the 50-minute time frame was, yeah, to be honest, I personally reacted. If I'm looking back at this, I could know that this wasn't really ready to go to the upside, right? I think this was pretty obvious if you just go over all the time frames and the candlestick patterns, because if you look at 1 hour time frame, okay, we do have this evening star with some rejection on the downside candle. Same thing over here. Look at all these wicks at the downside of your candlestick patterns. All right, same thing on the 15-minute time frame. This was already warning us that the market wasn't really going down, but it was more getting the buying pressure. All right, so what we have seen is, like I said, with Canadian JPY and Euro JPY, if the market does not respect this breakout to the upside or breakout to the downside, we still have the other direction. All right, and that's exactly what we have seen here on AD Canadian. Market broke out, came back for the retest. So we didn't respect the breakout to the downside, but we did break out to the upside. 1 hour engulfing candle, 30-minute time frame, not really the best candlesticks. 50-minute time frame was also showing some morning stars over there. So it depends a little bit which time frame, which candlestick you want to react on. Personally, again, this is 3 o'clock in the night. I know a lot of you didn't even see this happening, but this was another opportunity that we could react on here. All right, market took off for 17 pips. So yeah, this is still running. Personally, of course, I was asleep. Like I said, I didn't see this happening. So I'm going to just simply delete this, maybe come back to trap this and see where we can go from this point. Okay, so the only two I'm keeping here is Canadian JPY and Euro USD to see if we can get that retest in. Yes or no. Alrighty. Oh, I do have AD USD also. Didn't come back for the retest yet. So let's see if we can get back to for that retest today. Alrighty. And that's it. That's the review for the price traps for today. I hope that was clear. If you have any questions, do not hesitate. I'm always here to help you guys as good as possible with your questions about this beautiful strategy. Good. Let's start making some price traps. Do you guys have any price traps for today? Let me know into the chat box. Whoa, that was fast. There we go. Gold. Gold did give us some better information. Yes, exactly. Like I said, well, like I said yesterday, I wasn't convinced about gold to really trap it because we didn't have any information. At this point, we do have better and more information. So what I would do personally is I would use this wick to this wick, and then of course the downside, scroll out, look to the left and see if these zones are important, yes or no. If these are tested already in the past, yes or no. All right. And like you can see, we got so many tests of these zones that we know like, okay, this is a pretty important zone that we need to watch. And if we break out, we could potentially have a beautiful, beautiful price trap. So that's for gold, very first price trap for today. Let's see how this one will move and play out. NZD JPY, I will check. If you're on here for the first time, I'm not really seeing, yeah, I do see some new names here. If you're here for the first time, well, don't panic if you do not understand anything of what's happening here. I would say just follow as many sessions as you can. And the more you will be here, the easier it will become. The more you will understand it, what we are exactly looking for, all right? We are using basic market principles, so basic market structure, highs and lows. We wait for the breakout, wait for the retest, look at some price action, and then react on this, okay? There are a lot of good ones out there. If you're talking about prop firms, I'm personally looking into FTMO. This one is one of the most known prop firms out there, and it's also based in Europe. So it's based in Czech Republic, which is already a better thing than being in America or the United States. So that's one of them. But I would, like I said before on a previous session, I would just make sure to diversify your different prop firms. All right. I think it's the goal to have more than one. I would say start, for example, with FTMO, then go over to Next Step Funded. We have so many prop firms. So just do your proper research and make sure they pay out, right? That's the most important part. Let's check what we have here. ADC Chef. Let me check. I want to see it myself, of course. Yeah, you could definitely look at ADC Chef. Even the breakout retest to the upside is pretty strong. So I would rather not use that support here. You're using a support right over here. I would say like, no, let's just keep it with the breakout retest to the upside. Look what kind of staircase it is building already. So I would personally look for upside movements from this point. If the market, or if you want to look for breakouts to the downside, I would rather see this low breaking than this one here, all right? Because this is the last point of structure that broke out above the last high. So this is the point of structure that personally for me needs to get broken to change the direction or change the structure, okay? So that's what I would look for. Of course, that resistance zone is perfectly fine, okay? So here, this resistance, waiting for the breakout retest to the upside, that would be beautiful, all right? There we go. Personally not going to keep it, of course. I just don't like CHF pairs, okay? I'm getting back to all the pairs in a moment. What is this? GN. Let me check. Right, this is what we can look for, definitely. Curious how this will play out. Be aware of the demand zone sitting below that can act pretty strong to the upside. Just be aware of that. But of course, like I've been saying a lot of times already, is like creating the mindset in the charts that you do not expect anything from the markets is one of the most powerful mindsets you can create, in my opinion. Because in that way, you will know that every time you react on an idea, it doesn't necessarily need to follow up the direction you're looking for, all right? So you know that the market can go the other direction, which puts you in a position to always respect your risk management, okay? So UJ, let's check. Looking for the breakout retest to the downside, I guess. Wild guess, but I think that's it. Not sure who sent it out. Yes, of course. Beautiful. I love it. Seeing you guys finding the price traps means a lot. Means a lot to me because you guys are growing. There we go. Retests. And if we do not respect the retest, we still have the upside opportunities here. Break resistance. There we go. There we go. UJ. UCAT. I'm not convinced about UCAT. I'm gonna leave UCAT like it is. So I'm skipping that one. Then we have NZD-JPY. I didn't like it already, so I'm gonna stay away from that one also. NZD Canadian. This could be interesting. We are in a massive consolidation for the last couple of weeks already. Now I'm gonna stay away from it. I wanna see it starting to create that trending market. We prefer trending markets, of course. GN, we already have this one. Euro Canadian. Nope, same thing. This one is still consolidating. We trapped it. We tried it, but at least we tried. Look, this is why we stay away from these kinds of charts. All right, these massive consolidation moments. You don't want to get involved in these kind of charts, to be honest. Yeah, the thing. Wait. There we go. So Euro Canadian, then Euro JPY. We do already have Euro JPY, right? No, we don't. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna trap this again. Like I said in the beginning of the session, beautiful price trap, very easy. Yes, of course, I'm gonna check it. You can always send out CHF pairs. It's also good for me to see if it actually creates price action, actually works. Maybe one day I will try it again. I did it like 1 year ago, 2 years ago, together with you guys, or some of you who were already following me through my live sessions, but it didn't went that good. Oh, Excuse me. Okay. Thanks. Euro CHF. Nope. Euro CHF. Yes. Looking for a breakout retest to the downside, same like 80 CHF, kind of. Nah. I do like the price trap. Let's see how it will break out. Only 6 minutes left. 6 minutes left. But yeah, if you're looking for this support zone, probably you're looking for that. Like trap it like this. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it will be that. It's a pretty good price trap. So let's see how it plays out. Good. Let me go over the charts one more time. I do like what I'm seeing here. This could be the start of a reversal here on 80 JPY. And if not, we simply follow up the breakout retest to the downside. It's 80 Canadian, excuse me. So I want to keep this also. Just want to see how this will play out. There we go. Nope. Nope, that's not what I like. Okay. Looks like that will be it for today. GU, I do like GU also. And this is definitely a take profit right now. So for the people who reacted this night, so for the people who are watching the recordings, maybe from the United States, this reaction during the night was pretty good, pretty strong. Should be a take profit already. Yeah, I go at least for 1 or 2 risk to reward. But like I said, I'm backtesting something new, backtesting a new strategy, new entry. No new strategy. It's still price trap, but I'm backtesting a way to react on the price traps. And right now with the price action, we do at least 1 or 2 risk to reward, right? And it happens a lot of times, if we are honest to each other, that we have the 1 or 2 risk to reward and not the 1 on 3. Okay. But from that point on, if the strategy is really on point and I'm ready to share it, you will see that the minimum risk to reward will be a 1 on 3, not a 1 on 2, a 1 on 3 risk to reward, which is a big difference. All right. Okay, I'm gonna keep it with that. Let me check what you guys are saying here, but the result is the same. I cannot trade. Did they block you on your firm already? Which one is it? And to come back on the question, what were the points why you get profitable, at least being consistency profitable? The thing is, what changed a lot for me is looking at the charts like a mirror. All right, like this is like my MetaTrader 4 or 5, doesn't matter, is a reflection of how I am personally, or how I know myself personally. Let me say it like that. All right. So once I started understanding that, there changed a lot with me, because I started to look to mistakes of my own and not mistakes of the markets. It was always the fault in the beginning. I was always pushing the responsibility of my mistakes to the markets. It was like, it is because of the markets I'm not profitable. You know, the moment I started using the market as a reflection of myself, a lot of for me changed. So I started logging the way I was reacting. I started logging why I was reacting on certain ways with losses and that kind of stuff. So that was a very, very big one. But also when I started reading Trading in the Zone, The Disciplined Trader, The Way of the Turtle, all these different books, it all came down on one thing, or not one thing. I learned so much from these books, but one thing that really changed a lot for me, and I already said it a few minutes before, is the fact that I was expecting the market to go in a certain direction. That was one hell of a mistake I did for a long time. All right. When I went in to sell, the market had to go down. All right. But right now, if I get into the market doesn't have to go down to my direction, or have to go up to my direction, because I know from myself, I am consistent and disciplined with my risk management, that if the market goes in the other direction, and even if it goes for 5 times in a row, it doesn't matter, because I have a tight risk management plan. All right. And because if you mix that tight risk management plan together with your risk to reward game, nothing has happened. All right. Because if you lose, for example, 5 trades, you only need 2 and you're already back in profits. Okay. So this is also a very big one. And of course, next to that, the risk management part. The moment I started really following my risk management, because a lot of people say, yeah, I follow my risk management, but then all of a sudden they are using the double of risk or that kind of stuff. This is also messing up with your win ratio and your risk to reward game. Wow. So don't do that. Make sure you follow up every single rule you set to yourself about risk management, about trading, about everything. Learn to follow up yourself, to reflect on yourself every single weekend, to see how the week went. How did you react? Were there certain things you could improve, mindset wise, technical wise, and these kind of things. All right. And of course, do not expect anything from the market. These are 3 major things that really helped me personally. Of course, it's personal. You will see some things that I struggle with, you're not struggling with. But these are the 3 major things that really helped me getting consistent and getting profitable. Just enter GU in profit. Amazing. Let's go. You reacted just right now. The reaction I was talking about was like in the middle of the night, but maybe just before this drop, you did have some opportunities. I'm not sure how you react, of course. The price drop strategy, it's just a core strategy, let me say it like that. And how you want to react, of course, it's 100% your own choice. We have so many different ways to react on this. Okay. But I'm building up something massive. But I will show you that the moment it's ready. I want to make sure everything is in place and it's working fine. Yesterday, UCAD, what do you think? Yeah, excuse me. I totally forgot to check it. Your link is not working. The reacted is also in the link. It doesn't need to be there. So I cannot copy. There we go. Thank you. Okay, pretty good. I would personally do not trap this. Or yeah, I do see why you did this. So this support zone here, I would personally not trap this, because yesterday you've seen it. Oh no, this is not yesterday. This was yesterday. No, I would personally not really trap it, but the breakout retest here on this low was pretty strong, right? Beautiful rejection points, 30-minute time frame. Look at that, beautiful 50-minute time frame. Oh wow, textbook price trap. Congratulations, beautiful idea. Almost at take profit, as I said, see, or it hit it already. I'm not sure. 37.3. Yeah, it already hit. Congratulations, beautiful trade. Good. So let me go over one more time. We have Euro JPY, we have gold, we have AUD Canadian, then we have GU, and then of course we have the ones that are retesting right now. Canadian JPY, Euro USD. I want to get it back lower. Remind this. Then we have, of course, AUD USD. Let's see if we will get back for the retest, yes or no. GN just broke out, and then UJ waiting for the retest also. Okay, so these are the price traps for today. We have 9 price traps, which is more than enough. Okay. Good. Let's go over what happened here, because this bad boy is going strong. It took out the high that I was looking for. So this is a massive, massive bullish movement of this chart. All right. This is, yeah. Like I said it yesterday already, and I'm one kind of person that how do I say it? I don't have a difficult to admit that I'm wrong. All right. I was talking about a drop for a long time. I was talking about a drop from this point. I was talking about a drop from this point. I was talking about a drop even yesterday. But seeing the highs getting taken out right now, we can still drop, of course, of course. Don't misunderstand me. We can still get back to levels like 42, maybe 30. We shall see. But I did believe, or I still believed, that we could take out these lows. All right. Right now, my belief is way less than before. All right. So I personally don't really see Bitcoin getting below the lows anymore. I think we found the bottom right over here. I know it's pretty late to say that. I still also have some capital ready to pour it into the Bitcoin chart, but at this point, of course, you don't want to buy. So what I'm gonna do personally is just wait for another retracement, and start laddering my investments and see how low we can get and how good of a price we can get here. But like I said, really sweeping these lows, which was still in my head the moment we were around this point here. I was already a little bit skeptical. Right now, I'm 100% skeptical about sweeping the lows. But we can still get back. But it is a game that we need to follow up every single day, and that's also what I'm saying for days, for weeks, for years already. All right, that you just need to follow up this day by day. Okay, so let's see how it plays out. At this point, it's a very strong movement. We are above, or we went above our 52 level, which was another high in the downtrend over here. So yeah, it's I gotta say I'm impressed. I'm impressed about the strength of Bitcoin at this point. Okay, so good. Let's go over the news to close off the session. So we have the European Central Bank, Lagarde speaking. This could have some impact in. Oh, it already happened. I wasn't aware of that. Let me check the Euro USD chart. Did something happen? Was there a strong movement? Yes or no? Not really, not really. All right. So then we have 2:30, the USD news, the unemployment claims, core retail sales. So here we can expect some movements in the market, but I do not expect the biggest movements like we are used to with CPI and FOMC and NFP and that kind of stuff. But at this point, yeah, just be aware of this news. Make sure you're safe, but don't react while the news is happening. I've been repeating this for a long time already. But trading before and trading after is not really that big of a deal, of course. Otherwise, we cannot trade. Yeah, not a single day in the week, because every single day there will be a red flag news. Okay, good. Yeah, that's the thing. That's the thing. I do also think that the big players also want some cheaper prices. Right now we are very high, and if we're looking at the greed and fear index, we are at massive greed right now. But that's already for a long time. So I have my limit order placed. Me too. I'm just waiting for the laddering action. For the people who do not know what laddering is, just to give you a little bit of theory, when it comes down to investing. Of course, I'm not here to give you any investing advice. That's 100% your own decision. But imagine the market is going up, and you're waiting for that drop, but you're not 100% sure to where the market is going. That's what we have right now. We are going up. We are waiting for the correction, but we do not exactly know when we can buy in, all right? Or what are the lows that we can buy in. What you can do is just find yourself zones into that uptrend movement and start laddering your investment. So for example, if you have a $2,000 ready to invest into Bitcoin, just don't be too greedy and start investing. First investment, 500, all right? Second investment, when the market goes down, another 500, another 500, another 500. And then you will see that you will have, a lot of people would say that, yeah, but you're buying so high. Why are you buying so high? Well, pretty simple. This is what we also know as dollar cost average, all right? So your entry price will be the average of your 4 entry prices. So it will be in between somewhere over here, which is still a very good buying price, if you ask me. All right. What you also can do is start low and get higher and higher and higher in your investments. In that way, you're pulling your dollar cost average even lower. If you get what I mean, like for example, you do 250 over here, 250 over here, then 1,000 over here, another 1,000 over here, then you're pulling your dollar cost average way low. Okay, so that's a little bit how you can play with it. If the market starts to drop with Bitcoin, to just start laddering your investments. And that's what I did in the past also. When I started investing in Bitcoin, the very first investment was a little bit reckless, let me say it like that. I saw Bitcoin on 3,000 and I was like, all right, let's just put all the money I have in this. It was a little reckless, so I don't recommend to do that. But what we have seen here is, here was my first investments. We saw the massive run and I was like, oh damn, I do have some money left to invest, but I was a little scared that the market was going without me, which we have a little bit right now also. Okay, so the moment I knew like, okay, I want to invest more, I was like, okay, let's put out this zone, this zone, this zone, and also, which was it? I think it was also on these lows. All right, so I had like, for example, I'm just giving you an example right now. I had like 2,000 euros ready, and I simply just buy it on every single spot you're seeing. So here, first buy, here, second buy, here, third buy, here, fifth buy. All right, which gave me an entry price. I did calculate it. It was around 6,000. Okay, it was the double of my bottom entry price. But if you would be panicking, which a lot of people are doing, to miss the move in crypto, and you're pouring in your whole investment around here, yeah, it's almost double the price you would have if you start laddering to the downside. Okay, and then yeah, what happened is history, right? That was, yeah, I've never seen something like that. I know that around this period, I was with my car on the way to Czech Republic doing an event for these guys. And I was pouring, how do you say it in English? Gasolina in my car. I don't know how to say it. And I was earning triple what I was pouring in. So that was an insane moment. Yeah, gas, insane moment during the crypto market. Fuel also. I had the song in my mind, like Gasolina, you know. All right, good. I'm gonna keep it with that for today, guys. If there are no more questions, we see each other back next week. Of course, we will go over all price traps we had last week, or if I didn't backtest yet, because if I'm backtesting, I delete everything from my charts. But of course, like I always say, make sure to always follow up your risk management and do not make emotional mistakes or emotional poor decisions. Always be clear. And if you do so, make sure to reflect on that and learn from that, so you don't make that same mistake every single day again. Okay, so thank you all for being here. I wish you the best. Have an amazing weekend. Enjoy it with your loved ones. Make sure to grow every single day 1%, like I say a lot of times, and you will be 3 times better than the year before. Okay, so thank you all for being here, and see you very soon again. Ciao, ciao.